Happy Monday to you, John Oehser and Ashlyn Sullivan, recapping a 20-7 loss to the Houston Texans. John, we have a lot to talk about this week. The Jaguars have been kind of a personality crisis the past 2 weeks, and now they're in a quarterback crisis. Did Cody Kessler enter the game? You don't know who the starting quarterback is going to be this week.
Yeah, you said happy Monday, and unfortunately it's not. I mean, when you're in this situation with a quarterback, you have a problem until you solve it. Frankly, I don't know which direction they're going to go. My sense is maybe go Blake Bortles because of the experience factor, because of the mobility factor, but I'm really 52-48 on that. I don't know which direction they go. We'll see if it's Blake.
Last season, this defense was dominant. Now they have the worst turnover margin in the NFL. Can this defense get back to the team they were?
Well, it's not all the defense when it's a turnover issue. There's 17 turnovers on offense, which is, that conspires to hurt the defense. I thought the defense on Sunday was good but not great. The problem is it has to be great right now. The drive at the end of the first half that gave the Texans a touchdown, not good enough. Somehow this defense needs to create takeaways. The problem is when you're behind as much, it's hard to do that. So it's really a catch-22 for those guys.
The reports are out there. We know there was frustration in the locker room. There was frustration on the sidelines. It's a huge week for Doug Marrone to get this team back under control.
Well, it's maybe his biggest test. And when I say that, I don't mean that he can't do it. He has shown the ability to handle adversity with this team. I think he handles it well. But when you're talking about a locker room that had issues the other day, we're talking about an offense that has no identity, it's hard to know where that comes from. So yes, it's his biggest week.
All right, so we're going to London on Thursday to get ready for an Eagles game, and I see no Bobby hat ready for London week.
I mentioned that happiness at the start. And a Bobby hat usually is what makes me very happy.
Very.
But not yet. It's for later in the week.
Okay, fair enough. We'll talk about this game later on in the week, getting you ready for an Eagles and Jaguars matchup.